Chihuahua, poodle. He kind of looks like a pug right now, so yeah, he's a little fat right now. So
You think Cruz is an easier fight than Garcia?
no, he's a more difficult fight. He's more durable. He's he's stocky. He comes in, he comes to fight. But don't mean I ain't gonna whoop his ass. Who decided to make the fight? Who's in charge of making the fight? Who's in charge of selling the fight? Who's in charge of doing all that shit? All he gotta do is bring his fat ass and make sure he makes weight.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Division Kings Boxing. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. You guys seen the videos, and if it's one thing that I'm gonna agree with Rolly Romero is all Pitbull Cruz has to do is just show up and make weight. You guys know Pitbull Cruz isn't really a big talker. I mean, he'll talk and he'll back himself up and he'll say what he needs to say, but definitely not like a Rolly Romero. We can all agree that Rolly Romero, he'll carry the whole show if Rolly has to. He'll bring it to the press conferences, to his personal interviews, and even to the fight. A lot of us tune into Rolly Romero just by going off what he says, catching his interview just going off what he says, tune into the press conferences just by going off of what he's saying. That's just who Rolly Romero is, and I think it's great for boxing. It's good for boxing. He kind of reminds me of an Adrian Broner with the entertainment side of boxing. You guys know Adrian Broner and how he talks to the media and how he talks in boxing. Even when Adrian Broner is still retired, we still tune in by him calling out Devin Haney and just talking crazy and things like that just in general. And another thing that I want to go into is you guys probably seen the interview where Rolly Romero states that Pitbull Cruz is a better fighter than Ryan Garcia, a tougher opponent than Ryan Garcia. I'm not really going to get into much in that, but let me know down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys think that Pitbull Cruz is a better fighter than Ryan Garcia, and let me know if you guys would like to see them match up later on down in the future. But we're going to get into more of Rolly Romero and Pitbull Cruz, you guys. Like I said, I would have loved to see Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero fight, especially with their sparring footage and just going back and forth over the past years. But I think it's going to happen, obviously, just later down in the future. But Rolly Romero and Pitbull Cruz, March 30th, we got it, you guys. And I'm not disappointed that we got this fight over the Ryan Garcia fight. But like I said, Pitbull Cruz, raw, pure Mexican talented fighter. He's really, really talented, and especially Pitbull Cruz, his size. He has to take a bigger risk to get in. He has to take a bigger risk to get his punches off. But I'm never disappointed with Pitbull Cruz. He comes to fight, like I said. He's not a big talker in the interviews or in the press conferences. I mean, he does back himself up. He does back his team up. But if it's one thing that we can count on Pitbull Cruz to do, Pitbull Cruz comes to fight. He comes to let go of his punches. He comes to throw with the combinations, especially when he got you on the ropes, you guys. That's when he does his best work. Like I said, he has to take more of a bigger risk, obviously, because of his size, and he has to get his punches off. And that's one thing that I just love about Pitbull Cruz. He's not afraid to take chances. He's not afraid to go in and get that win over you. Same thing with Rolly Romero. I'm not going to sit here and say that Rolly Romero is a dirty fighter, but you guys seen his sparring footages. Rolly Romero is definitely going to use his weight. He's definitely going to push you around, and he's definitely going to try to get the best of you that night. And one thing I am concerned about is one thing with Pitbull Cruz. Obviously, it's not the same fighting style as Gervonta Tank Davis, but when when Rolly Romero was stepping forward in the Gervonta Tank Davis fight and putting the pressure on Tank, even though Tank is a smaller fighter, and felt like Tank needed probably to get inside, but Tank knew that Rolly Romero was going to put that pressure on him, and he knew he was going to walk into something. Obviously, that's not Pitbull's style, but let's see if Rolly Romero has learned from that too as well. Barroso's step-in fighter, throwing off combinations on Rolly Romero and caught Rolly Romero slipping. I'm not too sure if that's exactly what's going to happen to Rolly Romero, or if he took experience from the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, and if he took experience and learned from the Barroso's fight, where if you put the pressure on you, are you going to fold, and are you going to get hit with something, and are you going to go down? And we all know how solid of a hitter Pitbull Cruz is. So I'm really curious to see if Rolly Romero took anything from both of those fights. And I'm really curious to see if Rolly Romero is going to be patient, if he's going to counter, or what exactly Rolly Romero is going to do, because it seems like he's either getting backed up with pressure and he's getting hit with something, or he's running into something. And Pitbull Cruz is not really the type of fighter to wait and counter you. Pitbull Cruz is going to go in and he's going to get his licks in on you, especially when he's backing you up. And let's see if Rolly Romero folds under pressure and happens what happen in the Brosos fight or possibly maybe in the Tank fight. But like I said, we're going to have to wait and see. March 30th, let me know in the comments down below who you guys think is going to win. And let me know your guys' predictions down below with the Ryan Garcia fight and the Rolly Romero fight. And also if you guys think that Ryan Garcia is a tougher opponent, how Rolly Romero states in his interviews. And also let me know your guys' predictions just in general, who's going to win on March 30th. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.